The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the corporation of the future.
Can you hear me now? GG, my goddamn mic was muted, and I was talking that entire time too. You hear me now though? Okay, great. I gotta say all that again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 182 of Community Universe Mode, edition number 29 of Monday Night Fusion, coming off the heels of an amazing pay-per-view at Regicide just 24 hours ago. Kick things off here on Fusion with a rematch from last night. Going to see Quantum take on Brian Novak. But speaking of Regicide, guys, what a night of returns and shockers. After Justin Sane was able to put down Triple H in the main event, we saw Bison, Paul Anderson, and Xander Slate make their return, led by the former Fusion general manager, Yuri Sokolov. They took out both Justin Sane and Triple H, stating that their goal is the same as the Rebellions, to take out Triple H and his reign of tyranny here on Fusion, but they also sent a message to Sushi X's Rebellion calling him pathetic, and that all the Rebellion members should join them. They should either join them. You're either with us or you're against us, is what Yuri Sokolov said. So they're obviously not with the Rebellion. They're their own faction, their own part in this war now. But that's not the only return, because, folks, we also saw Cyborg, the CMV legend, the big green machine, come back. Didn't say a word, simply stood in front of Justin Sane, backing down Xander Slate, Bison, and Paul Anderson. That's not the last time we would see him, because just moments ago as we kicked off Fusion here, folks, as Brian Novak now makes his entrance, Justin Sane came out here and sent a message to Xander Slate, the Coalition, to the Rebellion, and to the Corporation, saying, I'll take on all comers. I'm not going to back down. You quote unquote, you fucked. You know you fucked up, right? Saying to Xander Slate, then Triple H with a limp in his leg, his shoulder, and a sling, taking a lot of damage last night. I think he ate 2 finishers from Sane and then like 4 from the Coalition. He was in bad shape, but he came out here making a huge announcement, folks. The Cyborg Invitational is returning right here on Monday Night Fusion next week, starting next week. And Triple H telling Justin, saying that he and the Rebellion and the Corporation need to team up. They're obviously not going to be allies. They're not going to put the past behind them, but they need to team up for the moment. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's get together, take out the Coalition, then we'll get focused on one another. Because Triple H saying, I know you're not going to rest Sane until I'm out of here, and you know I'm not going to rest until you're done for, until you're taught some respect. But before Triple H could finish announcing all the participants, Cyborg would make another appearance. A shocking announcement, folks. Cyborg owns 50% of the shares, ladies and gentlemen, of CMV. If you're a longtime viewer, you remember back at Backlash some years ago, it was Cyborg and Triple H versus JBL and Xander Slate for ownership of CMV, but it was never declared exactly if it was Triple H or Cyborg who would get ownership. Cyborg soon disappeared for a while, and Triple H kind of just took over. So Cyborg coming back, he's saying, I've let you run amok, I've let you have your fun, I let you think that you were in control, but now I'm back and Fusion is mine. But Triple H saying, hey, it's 50-50, so technically we're partners now. So he let Cyborg choose 4 people in the tournament. He's going to choose 4 people. In fact, he announced the first 2 participants. Because, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 weeks' time, on the next pay-per-view, Cause and Effect, it will be Hayden representing the Corporation, taking on Cyborg. The in-ring return of the first ever King of the Ring winner. I cannot wait for that. 4 weeks' time. It wasn't over just there, though. It didn't stop there, because then out came Hayden, talking all this smack to Justin Sane and Cyborg. Justin Sane responding, saying, Hayden, I believe, you know, if my memory serves me correct, I've beaten you countless times. I don't think Sane didn't say it, but I don't think Hayden's ever actually beaten Sane before. Not that I can remember, at least. But Sane's beaten Hayden multiple times. And Hayden said, hey, you know, I'm the greatest superstar in CMV history. Sane had something to say about that. And who's the longest reigning champ of all time? That would be me. It didn't stop there, though, because then out came the Minutemen of all people, saying they're a threat not to be taken lightly in this war. They're a fourth party declaring themselves that they want a piece of this business, this CMV Civil War, as everybody's dubbing it. But WrestleMania, yes, Trouble, thank you. Hayden did beat Sane at WrestleMania. But the Minutemen saying that Slick B deserves a spot in the tournament. They want their time in the sunshine. They feel as though they deserve it. It wouldn't stop there, though, because then out came Quantum, who had a little bit of a rap battle, which was pretty funny with the Minutemen. Dropping that hot fire on him. Wait a minute. Look at this. Quantum already with the heart punch to Brian Novak, and then a huge power slam. And finally, Triple H would say, enough is enough. This is getting out of hand. Too many people in the ring. We need to start Fusion. So Hunter saying, Sane, you're in the tournament. So Justin Sane, another participant in the second annual Cyborg Invitational. Triple H tried to change the name, but Cyborg, of course, saying, revealing that he owns half the company, so that's not happening. So far, we know that Hayden, Cyborg, and Justin Sane are all participants in the tournament. In the second annual Cyborg Invitational, which will start next week here on Monday Night Fusion. 8 men going to go at it. It was 10 last year, but it went on a little bit too long. It went on for like 6 months, so we took it down to 8. Hopefully it only lasts about like 4 months maybe. But indeed, guys, Hayden versus Cyborg at Cause and Effect in 4 weeks' time. That's not the only match that's been announced, though, because Quantum here is actually going to lead a team into battle against Brian Novak's team. And Quantum looking to make it 3 in a row as he sizes Brian Novak up here for the 24th punch. And Novak going to go down this easy? They've put on 2 amazing matches thus far, but it looks like Novak... Oh, Novak able to kick out. I thought so. I didn't think he'd go down that easy. But indeed, we don't know who they've chosen as their team partners yet to clash in a 3-on-3 elimination tag at Cause and Effect. And of course, also we know that Randy Borton, the Moo Moo Man, after losing his title last night, what an amazing effort by Borton, though, just would not go down. Took like 3 signatures, 2 finishers, and finally a superplex to put him down. But he's cashing in his rematch clause. He will take on Voodoo in the main event of Cause and Effect. Speaking of Troy Voodoo, our main event tonight, you're going to see the 2 new champions of the corporation, Troy Voodoo and Mark Intel, team up to take on T and Lee, still the tag team champions. Indeed, last night is classified as a victory for the Rebellion. They finished 3-2 against the corporation. Quantum put down Novak. We saw Mark Intel beat Ziegler, but of course T and Lee able to retain their titles. Justin Sane beat Triple H, and Sushiax won definitely match of the night for me. Putting down Hayden, despite Hayden with a pre-match attack, count of 5. Speaking of Hayden, he'll be one-on-one later on tonight against the returning Paul Anderson. We'll also see the return of Xander Slayton Bison, the in-ring return, as they take on the corporation's Billy and Mike Grizzly. Another huge battle here tonight for all 4 sides, really, because the Minutemen now declaring themselves as a 4th party, apparently. This war just gets bigger and bigger by the day. Hello, Elvis. Yeah, I haven't been reading the chat, those folks. I was trying to focus on getting out that fucking massive promo that took place this past week. That's not all the tag team action, though, because we'll also see Emma Washington team up with newcomer Aura. First time we're seeing her on screen, having her on-screen debut. They'll take on Fury and the new Vixens champion, Cassie Maverick, and what is sure to be a hellacious bout after that Twitter war they got into last night at Regicide. All those Vixens plus Kitty Quinn Bell. As Brian Novak going for a superplex, it looks like, from the top. And tonight we'll also see Ziegler, the former Anarchy champion, took a devastating loss to the Big Red Machine, Mark Intel, last night. Utter domination on the part of Mark Intel. He'll take on Corporation member Nelson Jr. As Quantum was really dominating the first couple of minutes of this fight, or had a finisher like maybe 3 minutes in. It wasn't enough to keep Novak down. Now it's very back and forth. I don't think Quantum likes jumping. He's scared of heights. Surfboard stretch now cinched in. Can't believe we're already almost at 30 episodes. The next episode of Fusion will be episode 30 here in season 3. Cray. Oh, another heart punch coming in, though. Staggers Novak. He tries to fire back again with that combo. Beautiful combo into the snap suplex. Snap power slam, I should say. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Yeah, I can see that, Rifted. He has 2 knee braces on. So does Brian Novak, though. He has knee braces on both legs also. They should form a tag team, the knee braces. And Novak has got to figure out a way to stay in control here because Quantum looking to get a third victory in a row over Novak. Novak, big win this would be for the Rebellion, which he is a member of. And we heard from multiple superstars. Oh, timestamp, though. Novak trying to wipe some sweat off his goggles. And he's going to get caught. And again, Quantum puts down Novak. As we get a tweet here from Real Aura. She says, to put to rest all these rumor... Hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, the hand. Whoa! What? They're actually shaking hands. Wait a minute. What? Quantum actually... Novak just accepted the handshake. What? So Corporation member Quantum just shook Brian Novak, a Rebellion member's hand, after Quantum beat him for a third time. This can't be right. There's no way Novak would shake Quantum's hand. I mean, a good match. Once again, Quantum now 3-0 against Novak, but what? And that tweet from Aura, we'll get back to it. You got to post it again, though, there, Zach. It's too late now. The knee bracers definitely confirmed. Novak, once again, beaten at the hands of Quantum. Maybe he's realizing that he just cannot get one over the future. The man from the future, showing them respect, even though they're, all entangled in this huge war. That doesn't mean they can't show each other respect for their in-ring abilities. Quantum offered the handshake. Brian Novak accepted. As we get into our first tag team match of the evening, Vixens action. Here's that tweet from Aura. She says, to put to rest all these rumor sites, just been bombarding me with questions. Yet I have joined forces with the Unholy Alliance. Why? Well, that's none of your damn business now, is it? That's a little bit of a confusing tweet. Kind of some spelling errors. But I think she's trying to say that, to put to rest all these rumors, all these people asking why did she join the Unholy Alliance, she says, it's none of our business. Well, either way, we're going to get to see Aura in action for the first time on screen. Her debut period. She hasn't been in any dark matches. Nothing. She's getting shot right on Diffusion. And she'll be teaming up with Emma Washington to take on Fury and the new Vixens champion. First ever two-time Vixens champion. And Cassie Maverick, who did beat Fury last night. And after that match happened, guys, Fury, we saw a little bit of footage of her downtown after the show. She ditched Cassie Maverick's celebration party. She wasn't about that life, saying she just can't look Cassie in the eyes right now. And Fury was approached by Fear, a.k.a. Bill Maverick. The two having a little bit of a chat, which doesn't seem good to me. Bill Maverick and Fury, though, talking it over. And Bill Maverick handed her a card with his number on it. Said, call me if you get sick of being in Cassie Maverick's shadow. Trying to get inside of Fury's head, turn her against Cassie. But we're going to see them team up here tonight either way. The good friends, the allies, close friends, but Fury, I don't like her talking to Bill Maverick. Puts me on the edge of my seat. Hello, Dynamic. There you see it, Fury. Says she feels as though she proved all the doubters wrong, that her win at Dark Carnival was a fluke. I don't think so, though. I mean, she did beat Cassie Maverick one-on-one 2 weeks after Dark Carnival. Also beat Maya Cruz and beat Jay Devine in singles action. It was a nice reign. She does get that rematch clause, which she has cashed in. Find out when that takes place soon. Triple H, I'm sure he's backstage. You got the Minutemen, the Coalition, the Rebellion to worry about. He's not really focused on the Vixens title right now. Hello, we got a tweet here from Timmy Boy, though. He says, need to get this out before T and Lee's big match. You heard us interview an injured Megan Cooper. Our next incredible guest, former Anarchy champion, Jacob Ziegler, I was about to say. Jacob Ziegler, back again for us to interview. What are we going to ask him? Well, you have to tune in to 106.7, The Chinchilla, to find out. Now, Jacob Ziegler, or Jacob, as I said, going to be back on T and Lee. Look forward to that. And Ziegler also has his rematch clause for the Anarchy title. All these rematch clauses And it will actually take place next week on Monday Night Fusion. A poll on the website right now, guys, asks which match you think they should collide in. A falls count anywhere, a steel cage, or a 2 out of 3 falls match. So far, the 2 out of 3 falls match is winning with 10 votes. Falls count anywhere close behind with 7. Steel cage only has 2. Still a couple of days, I think the rest of today and a little bit of tomorrow to vote, if you have not already. Ziegler takes on the Big Red Machine after Markentel. I think he beat the match lasted maybe 7 minutes, and Markentel was all over him. Beat the crap out of him. Absolute domination. Quite an upset. Markentel, ever since joining the corporation, he's a new man. Beat Justin Sane. Anarchy champion now. He'll be in the main event, teaming with that camera, though, right through the rope. Be teaming with Troy Voodoo to take on T and Lee. There you see it. Fury and Cassie Maverick getting ready for their opponents here tonight. Oh, I forgot the... You guys got to remind me to unmute my TV. No themes for Fury and Cassie Maverick, but Aura gets it. It's her debut. She deserves it. Been very vocal on Twitter these past couple of months since being signed to CMV. Indeed, this is her debut, first match ever in her career. No dark matches. Nah, she was too good for that. Makes her debut live on Monday Night Fusion. Teaming up with another newcomer, Emma Washington, who made her on-screen debut last week on Genesis, defeating Danielle Ward. What's with the camera going into the ropes here? And we have a tweet here from Maya Cruz, another newcomer to the Vixens division. She says, I can't believe Mr. Dashing, or I believe she, maybe Triple H, didn't book me. Well, I'm going to stay backstage and watch then. Hashtag give Maya a chance. Hashtag Maya for champ. And P.S. Fury, I'm coming for you, but good luck on your match. Toodles. Wonder why she's coming for Fury. She's not the champion anymore. Maybe she has some beef with Fury I don't know about. We'll actually see Maya Cruz, though, teaming up with her friend and ally these past couple of weeks. Another newcomer in Alexia Stroud in a handicap match against Deborah Cox later on this week on Saturday Night Genesis. Deborah's been having her problems with Maya Cruz and Alexia Stroud these past couple of weeks. I mean, Dynamic, I feel like you were here during the last Cyborg Invitational. It's just 8 people. Well, it was 10 people last year, but we're taking it down to 8 this year because last the one went on for like 6 months, so hopefully it doesn't last as long. The first match in the Invitational, though, will start and take place next week here on Monday Night Fusion. Especially that huge tournament match that will take place that cause and effect in 4 weeks' time. Hayden and Cyborg, I literally cannot wait for that. It's going to be an awesome match. Tweet here from Cassa LaFave. Too many Cassies. She says, new look, new attitude, new moves. I've fallen into obscurity, but I'm not forgotten. I'm coming back soon. Pulling a Markentel there. Cassa LaFave going to make her on-screen return soon. I can't wait for that. The mama of Timmy Boy. But indeed, guys, if you weren't here, if you're not a long-time CMV watcher, viewer of the program, the Cyborg Invitational is indeed a round-robin tournament where all 8 superstars will face each other. There's a lot of matches. It's got to be around like 30-ish, 30, 40 matches that will take place over the next couple of months. The winner, who places at the top, will get a World Championship match and go down in the history books. And the bottom 3, the men in second, third, and fourth, the men in second, third, and fourth, I should say, will compete in a Feast or Fired show. 3 briefcases will be lined up in front of them. The man in second gets to choose first. The man in third gets to choose second. And the man in fourth gets stuck with the last one. They'll all open them up. And inside will either be a mid-card title match, either an Anarchy or International title match. Will either be a tag team title match, you pick a partner, or will be a pink slip. One person will be fired from CMV. Last year it was Duo Maxwell who got the pink slip. And indeed it was Troy Voodoo of the corporation who actually won last year's. Finished at 8-1, only 1 loss in the tournament. Went on to fail in his challenge, though, for the world title against Justin Cena at the Royal Rumble. It was American Justice, I believe, who got the mid-card title shot. Failed against Jackson Jordan. And Xander Slade, of course, got the tag team title shot, teaming with Rex Carter. and a failing effort at Over the Limit. So everybody who won, who got in the top 4, lost their prizes. We'll see if that happens this year. Ooh, big time pendulum backbreaker there by Fury on the outside of the ring. Hello, Victor. You're not that late, only the second match. Oh, big time. I mean, it's a feast or fired. Rifted, I mean, you know, there's a chance that you get a mid-card title shot. I mean, you're not in first. So if you're not in first, you lose. That's the first thing. You're a loser if you're not in first. But the top 3 that compete in a feast or fired, you have a chance to get a mid-card or tag team title shot. But there's the chance there that you might be fired as Emma Washington misses that Bam Bam Salt off the top, plummets to the outside of the ring. Indeed, I think everybody, especially Trouble's son, is excited for the in-ring return of Cyborg. He is competing in his own invitational, and his first match will be against Hayden in 4 weeks' time at Cause and Effect. Triple H was trying to change the name to the Hunter Hearst Helmsley Invitational, but Cyborg wasn't having any of that. So technically, he and Triple H are partners now here in CMV because they both own half the company. Triple H saying he never thought that Cyborg would look over the paperwork, but of course he forgot about that pesky Cole Savage. Kind of like Cyborg's friend. I like to call him Cyborg's handler. As Aura gets a close count there on Fury. Big time opportunity though for Aura and Emma Washington here to pin the current Vixens champion and the former Vixens champion. Aura and Emma Washington both have been very vocal about not being happy teaming up together. But, you know, it's screen time, and again, it's an opportunity to put down current Vixens champ and the former, so they'll do what has to be done. This match getting pretty confusing right now. All 4 of these Vixens just exiting, entering the ring. Aura now has Fury out in the ring apron. Good girl Aura, though, allows Fury to get back in. Kicks her in the gut now. Tweet here from Kitty. She says, wow, Emma botching that moonsault. GG, but you ain't no queen of Botchville. And again, that Twitter war that took place last night at Regicide also involved Kitty Quinn Bell. All 5 of these Vixens were throwing insults at each other. Emma Washington and Aura just trying to prove themselves. Nice hatch suplex there. So Aura almost got the pin on Fury earlier, a few moments ago. Oh, what is Aura doing here? Deadlift German, impressive strength there. She doesn't look like she lifts. Doesn't look like she has a whole lot of muscles. She's pretty tall, but Emma Washington disposing of Cassie Maverick there, the cowgirl. Tumbling down to the outside, Aura going to take the opportunity that she's been given, sizing Fury up. What is she looking for here? The Osaka Street Cutter, I think, but no. We actually saw her hit the Osaka Street Cutter earlier tonight on poor interviewer Lisa Evans. Wait a minute, slaying the Dreamer by Fury. Falls into the cover. 1, 2, Emma Washington faster than Cassie, though, able to save her tag team partner here tonight. And now Cassie getting some revenge. Hitting a hot shot there on Washington's Fury. Now has Aura in the corner, going to try to put her up on top. Slash that booty. Now from the top rope, going for a German, it looks like. Aura getting planted face first. Fury going to go for the pin. I would. No. Going to follow that up with a big-time senton. What's up, Psycho? No, now Fury hooks the leg. Emma Washington in to break it up. Cassie's so slow getting into the ring. Cassidy better get out of there. The ref's at a count of 2 right now, 3. And the Cowgirl gets out just in time. As Ora is still trying to fight out. Nice cravat suplex there, and Fury's leg hanging on the second rope. Now drags her away from the rope so it's not risk a rope break. Rope. Wait a minute, Maverick. Oh my God, a millisecond away, and Fury would have been done for there. Holy camoli. And now Washington doing some work on the Vixens champion outside. Fury back in control. You see, Emma Washington in the lower part of the screen right there, ramming the Cowgirl into the security wall. Fury with a stiff knee right to the mouth, it looked like. And Fury, Ora going to Suplex City? No, just one German. Only one. One and done. And Cassie Maverick now trying to counter, trying to get herself back into the fight, but to no avail. And Fury now doing some work on Ora, stomps and punches while she's downed. Ora ain't having it. What a counter! So athletic in the power she showed earlier with that deadlift German. Going for the pin. This could be it. No, just a 2 count. Fury ain't going down that easily. Now it's Ora who's stomping on the down Fury over and over again on her calves, on her quads. Kevin Nash is cringing watching at home. Whoa. Fury. Oh, that's straight to hell. Not quite as devastating when Troy Voodoo does it, but it was nice. Oh! Geez, slaying the Dreamer out of nowhere. But again, Emma Washington is so fast and Maverick is so slow. Ora has now eaten 2 slaying the Dreamers, 2 of those pop-up power bombs. And you got to think she would have been done after the first one, but Washington's just not letting this match end. She's not going to lose because Ora cost her the match. Choke slam now by Fury. And Cass is now distracting the referee. For what reason, I do not know. Rebounds off the ropes. Oh, knee to the temple, then a neck breaker. Now finally a tag to the Cowgirl, who should be nice and fresh at this point. As Ora's trying to make that hot tag. Maverick stops her though.
The competition in the Divas division right now is the hottest I've seen in a very long time.
Vix's division definitely is getting pretty hot here. On Monday Night Fusion, we heard it from Megan Cooper herself on the latest edition of T and Lee in the Morning. She's very impressed with the division currently. It's getting bigger and bigger. A lot of new Vixens showing themselves like Ora and Emma Washington here tonight. Whoa. I forgot the name of that finisher already. Cassie's Crush. Oh, that's not her finisher anymore, though. She's been using the cunt punt recently. So just a throwback to the good old days. Oh, and another knee. Ora is just getting the crap kicked out of her in this match, man. What's this now? Elbow. Right to the cheek, it looked like. I don't think this this Japanese-born competitor here, I think she's napping. She's not countering anything. Every time she finally does get a counter, Cassie counters the counter. Now trying to make her dizzy. What's she going for here? Oh, I thought she was going for the Cassie's Clash, but hits a nice pile driver instead. And Ora's napping. Can Fury stop Emma in time? No, Emma too quick. The quickness is killing me. Referee beginning the count. Oh. Aura's going to get hog-tied here. Ora has got to make the tag to Emma Washington, man. She might tap out right here, though. Look at the way her body is bending over the knees of Cassie. Hello, 702. Oh! What a reversal by Ora into like a body splash. Didn't seem to really affect Maverick. Gives Ora a big enough window, though, to finally make the tag. And Emma's pretty fresh. She's barely been in this match. I mean, she botched that moonsault at the top rope, but that's about it. top. Grabbing Cassie's arms, ripping her from the second turnbuckle right there. And the cowgirl in a spot of trouble. Look at that, right in front of Fury. No fear by Washington. Nice swanton. That's a wrap. Washington has Maverick right where she wants her. Might have gone for a sig there. I'm not too sure. Counter, if so, by Cassie. Now a punch right to the throat neck. Irish Whip puts her in the corner. Approaching her slowly. Up on the top goes Maverick now again with this whip. Jeez, really likes this move. And again, Washington, I'm pretty sure she keeps going for sigs or fins. And Cassie's just not having it. Look at this gut-wrench suplex now. The power of the cowgirl. Tag to Fury. As Emma Washington trying to get to Aura to make that hot tag. Looks like she's kind of stuck, though. That was Fury to come in from behind. Slap that ass. Oh, and now an elbow into the chest. Grabs her by the neck and lifts her to her feet. Fury going for something there. I'm not too sure. And Emma Washington just moonwalking her way over to Aura. I don't know if that's a good idea. Aura literally on her last leg right now. Spaghetti legs. Front headlock and making Fury smell her armpits. How about a Northern Lights? Fury is taking a lot of damage as well, though. This could be over. 1, 2. No! What an upset that would have been. Fury just refusing to stay down, though. Gonna go for another pin. Oh, might be looking for a second deadlift German. Fury back to her feet in time. Going for a power bomb. Beautiful counter as Cassie with a snake eye set Emma Washington over in the corner. They better get out of the ring. They're going to be counted out. Bullplex by Fury. Reversal Fest 1999 between Washington and Maverick here. As Fury, what has she got in store? Might have been going for I'll just never remember that freaking signature name. She was oh, I think Cass is about to be counted out. I'm pretty sure the ref was at 4 right there. Taking a couple steps back. Knee right to the temple. Oh, Aura. Pretty sure she just went for the Osaka Street Cutter again. Fury's just not letting it happen. The former Vixen's champion now looking to make the tag to Cassie. Fury and Cass are working very well together tonight. What that? Package pile driver right into Cassie, who's going for a brain buster. That legendary tag team finisher of X-Gens. Who could ever forget? Put down many of big names here in CMV. Will put down Aura, though. No counter by the newcomer. Nasty power. Nasty powerbomb. Now Cassie talking that trash. Even though Aura's sleeping. Should have gone for the pin. I think she wants to hit her comeback. Might be in the corner, though. Yes, it is. Irish Whip sends Aura to the other side of the ring. Aura is very tall. Not incredibly, like, huge or anything, but she's a lot taller than Cassie. And Fury here. Nice whistle drop kick. Aura trying desperately to get herself back to her feet. Propped in the corner. Forearm right to the jaw. Let's see that broski boot. No, Aura ain't about that life. Oh, by the bull's horns, though. Aura ran right into it. 1, 2, 3, and Cassie Maverick gets the win for her team as Fury puts down Emma Washington. Great victory here tonight for the two of them. And Fury celebrating. Here comes Cassie's angry for some reason. Why is Cassie angry? And it looks like Fury just patted Cassie on the head. What's happening here? Fury, for some reason, maybe Cassie saw the videotape of Fury talking with Bill Maverick. That's the only thing I can imagine. I don't know why she would be so furious. As we get that look at that shot, though, you can see that anger in Cassie's eyes. And we see here frustration is building between Fury and Cassie Maverick. Looks like Fury's got a little bit of a stat boost. Aura's got nothing. Cassie's got a couple. And Emma Washington has one. She won a couple of dark matches. So a little bit of a fight breaking out between Fury and Cassie Maverick there after the match. Fury patting Cassie on the head. And then the Cowgirl, the Vixen's champion, storming away. I can only imagine that Cassie saw the videotapes of Fury and Bill Maverick conspiring. Probably not too happy about it, but up next goes some more tag team action coming our way. As the Corporation's Billy and Mike Grizzly get set to take on the returning Xander Slate and Bison of the Coalition, they've dubbed themselves. Again, we went over what happened at the top of the show last night at Regicide. They all returned, attacking Triple H and Justin Sane. Then what happened at the top of the show, and Yuri Sokol, the former Fusion general manager, in the corner here of his apparent friends, or I don't know what they are to each other. Yuri Sokol, we saw him in his car before Regicide started. We can pretty much confirm that was him now talking to Slate and Bison. He said, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know, I'm sorry for what I did to you, but I'll right that wrong here tonight." And then, of course, we saw Xander, Bison, and Anderson all return. Later on tonight, we'll see Paul Anderson make his return to in-ring action as he takes on Hayden. Paul Anderson, he's had a big season 3 thus far before he was taken out of Exodus at the hands of the Corporation. Of course, Bison was taken out the hands of Quantum. He's probably going to want his revenge pretty soon. But here tonight, these two legends looking to get some momentum here in their return. Billy and Mike Grizzly, despite entering last in the tag team turmoil last night in the pre-show Regicide, not able to get the job done. Foreign Affairs getting through 3 teams to become #1 contenders. They get a shot at T and Lee pretty soon. And indeed, it looks like Slate's got a little bit of a beard. Slate's been gone. Bison and Paul Anderson are only gone for about 3 months. Slate's been gone for nearly 7 months. He was taken out at Point Break before Battle Scars. We actually still don't know who took him out. I mean, we can pretty much confirm that it was the Corporation now. But remember, Slate had his leg broken. Someone rammed a cargo truck, one of those little cargo box holder things, and pinned his leg against a crate. And then he was attacked again in the hospital a couple months later, re-injuring his leg. But he's back now. You know, his leg leg was already bad before that. We've always seen Slate since he first debuted on the very first season here in CMV, back in the original NXT. He's always had that knee brace on his leg, so you know that's going to be a target, probably for the rest of his career. Oh my God, entrances. Remind me. So these two, we all had a sneaking suspicion that Triple H probably had a hand to play in them coming out last in the tag team turmoil. It didn't really pay off, though, as Foreign Affairs again getting through the Minutemen, the Fast and the Furious, and finally these guys to become #1 contenders. As we get a tweet here from Timmy Boy, who says, "Good to see my former tag team buddy back in action. Good luck to you tonight. Good luck to you and for whatever you stand for." And again, Xander Slade making it very, very clear earlier tonight before the show started in an interview backstage alongside Anderson and Bison, saying, "We meant what we said last night. You're either with us or against us. Sushi X, you're pathetic." Why are they coming out with a tag team entrance? That wasn't supposed to happen. I thought I gave them, I thought I had turned the tag entrances off. They're just coming out here, no music, just tonight. They don't care about the music. They're all about business. They're not supposed to have this tag entrance. But nonetheless, here they are. Bison and Xander Slate. They're giddy. They're happy to be back where they belong in the CMV ring. Here we go. Oh, hello, SVR. Looks like it's going to be Billy and Xander Slate kicking things off here. I mean, Rain, I don't know if I did, but I only get rid of accounts if they're not active. So that means you weren't. I mean, I literally go on and type in accounts that haven't been active in like 2 weeks. Not about having all those empty accounts on there. Billy to the top rope. Nice elbow drop. We heard it from someone earlier in the chat. They said it's going to be It's going to be interesting to see if there's any ring rust on these two. I don't know about Bison because, again, he's only been gone 2 months, as has Anderson. But Slate's been gone 7 months. Tag into Bison. There you go. Here comes the Barbarian. And a tweet here from the Ryan Kent. He says, Billy and Grizzly better watch their back tonight. Hashtag revenge. And Ryan Kent talking about earlier tonight, he came out here to address both the coalition and the corporation. He was attacked, though, after Kent said, you better watch your backs. We're coming for you. And Billy and Mike Grizzly came rushing down the ramp, beat the crap out of the fire starter. Ryan Kent obviously wants to get his payback.
He's absolutely relentless here.
Woo! Corporate Billy, a light heavyweight, not backing down from the super heavyweight. And Bison, though, speaking of super heavyweights, looks like Billy's going to try to tag in Grizzly, and he does. It's not all that happened here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We also saw Nelson Jr. come out to the ring. And he was interrupted by the Minutemen. The Minutemen trying to make themselves known here tonight, trying to make an impact. And Slick B challenging Nelson Jr. to take on Rex Carter on next week's Genesis. The Minutemen want a part in this war. They don't want to be overlooked anymore. As Mike Grizzly goes after Bison. Bison with a nice new attire, too, for his return. Big time tweet here from Matt Jefferson. He says, so this coalition thinks that that they're the true rebellion, huh? They think we're just pathetic? Well, they're not just going to stand back and take that. So later tonight on Fusion, I'm issuing an open challenge to any member of this so-called true rebellion to take me on next week live. I don't care who it is. No one gets away with calling me or my allies pathetic. So Matt Jefferson saying he's going to come out here later tonight on Fusion, issue an open challenge for next week for either Bison, Paul Anderson, or Xander Slate to answer. This war just getting hotter and hotter. As Bison and Grizzly going at it on the outside. Whipped right into the ring apron. Definitely no ring rust on the Barbarian, the former Intercontinental Champion and another Season 1 veteran. And right into the ring apron. Again goes Grizzly ribs first. Back into the ring. Tag into Slate here. We didn't see a whole lot of them. He tagged in like a couple seconds after the match started.
And he's heading back in. I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
And Tim, another tweet, he says, if our goals are similar, coalition, why are we not working together? What are your true motives, gentlemen? And indeed, we don't really know their true motive. Like I said earlier, their goal they've made clear is the same as the Rebellions, to take out Triple H, restore CMV back to its glory days. Xander Slate, Bison, and Paul Anderson all taken out at the hands of Triple H and his lapdogs. But they've also targeted the Rebellion, saying they want nothing to do with them. And that Sushi X is pathetic and saying you're either with us or against us. Xander Slate saying, all members of the Rebellion, you can join us. You're more than welcome. But we're not working with the Rebellion. Kind of 6. Mike Grizzly back into the ring. And Xander Slate, taller than Grizzly. He's a big man. Former 2-time world champion and the first ever Money in the Bank winner. Slaptastic here against Grizzly. It's Yuri Sokol, the former Fusion general manager, ringside. He was taken out by the COO a couple weeks back after Triple H suspected him of being a rat. I guess he was truly right after all. Yuri saying himself that Triple H, you were right to suspect me of being a rat. Because obviously he was building up this coalition. Yuri's kind of been on the fence, though, since this whole war started. Saying he gets where the Rebellion's coming from. You can't just keep attacking people and expect no consequences. Can't keep ruling with the tyrant you are and expect, not to be bitten. Oh, nice spine buster. And Slate, vintage Slate with that, right in your face. Now lifting Billy, the former 2-time light heavyweight champ, to his feet. Slate walk slam. 1, 2. Oh, so close, but not enough to keep down Billy just yet. Hello, Echo. Tag into Bison now. Irish whip. Going to eliminate Billy from the Royal Rumble. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the second annual Cyborg Invitational will start right here on Monday Night Fusion next week. We know Hayden, Cyborg himself, and Justin Sand are already confirmed as 3 of the 8 participants, and Billy just trying to grapple Bison, having a hard time, though. Oh, backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep. Yuri's keeping his distance. Looking to tear apart the announce table? No, flipping Bison over. Going to target the legs. I mean, Jake Holmes isn't a member of the Coalition, though. Jake Holmes does have a match later on this week on Genesis, though. In the main event, he'll be taking on the 7-foot-tall, 400-pound Headhunter after Paul Heyman returned, announcing that Headhunter is his new client and challenging Jake Holmes to a match. Count of 6. Yuri Sokolov trying to get Bison to his feet here. Tag to Grizzly. Front headlock. Immediate tag right back to Billy. We're looking to hit here on the big man. Oh! Look at a snap neck breaker. A little bit of support from Billy there, adding some extra impact. And the lightweight propping Bison up in the corner. Might be looking for those rapid fire elbows. That's going right to the mask, though. That might hurt Billy a little bit more than it does Bison. Bison not really getting up off the mat there for that alley-oop. Doubt it'll be enough to keep the big man down. 1, 2, just a 2 count, barely a 2 count. As Slate tries to get these fans on their feet. Oh! What a slam! Yeah, I got those burps coming.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE. Some of the best superstars that WWE...
Tag into Xander Slate now. And Slate's got a finisher in his pocket, let's remember. Oh, Slate! Clean Slate! Clean Slate! Billy could be done for. Slate dragging Billy away from the ropes. Shoots the half. Can Bison stop Grizzly in time? That's the question. No, he cannot. The two big men. I mean, Grizzly barely made it there as well. Oh, and now Bison and Slate actually run into each other. Rake of the eyes now. Billy in a bad way. Tough position. I did not, Zach, and I probably won't be able to for a couple of weeks. Look at Slate trying to seal it, though. Small package. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, Grizzly gets back in just in time to put it to an end, though. And Bison has had enough of Grizzly. Chucks him out of the ring. Slate, though, from behind. Dragging Billy away from the ropes. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. And Slate's just trying to end this match already. Get a victory for he and his ally. Punch to the back of the head. Pump handle back suplex. And Billy just cannot counter anything right now. He is getting the crap kicked out of him. There you go. Just as I say that. He's desperately trying to make that tag to Grizzly. Can he do it before Slate gets back to his feet, though? Yes, he does. Goes for a knife edge chop. Slate ain't having it, though. What a neck breaker. Doesn't go for the pin. I think Bison wants in right now. Oh, Slate walk slam. 1 for Billy, 1 for Grizzly. Just a 2 count, though.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out.
And the corporation being absolutely manhandled by the coalition here tonight.
Nobody controls the pace of a match.
Pin! Grizzly not backing down, though. Slate going for right over the shoulders, right out of the ribs. Massive backbreaker. Slate going to feel that in the morning. Making it hard for him to breathe. As the Wild Man now over the shoulders. Single knee senton to the ribs again. And then, oh, there's the senton. I meant single knee gut buster. There's the senton. Obviously going to work on Slate's ribs right now. Then I needed the back of the head.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum. You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
Sit out sidewalk slam. Mike Grizzly just looking at Slate in disgust almost. Corporation obviously not happy to have to deal with not only the rebellion but also the coalition. A war on two fronts, as Triple H said. But Grizzly, that powerbomb onto the knee. Nasty move, and Slate might be done for. If Bison can't get in to break it up in time, I don't think he's going to be able to. Corporation's a lot faster, but he went around the pin instead of straight through, and that cost him. Oh, what a spine buster. Even turned around a little bit. Oh, Slate going for a super kick. Grizzly ain't about that life, though. And right back to the ribs. Couple single knee backbreakers. Slate has got to make the tag to Bison right now. There we go. Nice counter. Can he make the tag, though? Yes, he can. And Bison on fire, ready to go. Ready to get his hands dirty. There's that vintage Bison twisting kick maneuver roundhouse thing. And wasting no time as he sizes Grizzly up for that Dominator. Right into the pin. Slate quick to get in the ring. And a clothesline to Billy gets the win here. Actually going for a reverse DDT, elbow drop, takedown thingamajig. And the Coalition get the victory. Dominating the first half of the match. Then it got a little bit of back and forth. And then Bison just making quick work of Grizzly off the tag. Going right for the finisher. And Xander Slate and Bison returning to action with a nice victory here tonight over the Corporation. This no music thing is creeping me out. It's just silent. And Corporate Billy and Mike Grizzly simply no match for Xander Slate and Bison here. Now look at this corkscrew neck breaker by Xander Slate, the clean slate. Unfortunately, Bison was too slow to stop Grizzly there. It wouldn't be long until the Barbarian put down the Wild Man, though, with a nasty Dominator. Here's that end right there, that vintage wild twisting roundhouse kick. Wasted no time. Bison wanted that victory. And there you see it. Xander Slate, Bison, and Yuri Sokolov all celebrating a great victory. Now the question is, can Paul Anderson in singles action put down Hayden later on tonight? As Timmy Boy, always so vocal during the shows, he says, good work to Slate and Bison. Whether you're with us or not, we always love when someone puts down Hunter's pawns. And up next, guys, we get to see the former Anarchy champion Ziggler in singles action as he takes on Nelson Jr., who, alongside Zach Payne last night, failed to capture the tag team titles from T and Lee. In fact, they got their asses kicked. I don't know. I think maybe Payne and Nelson hit two moves, one each. I don't know. We have to go back and watch, but Timmy Boy and Kevin Lee realized that they were down at that point against the Corporation. They went out there. They wiped them on the mat. Wiped the mat with them and retained the titles. Nelson Jr., though, always saying, I wasn't pinned, so I technically didn't lose. I didn't lose. Zach Payne was pinned, and I guess it's true. Nelson Jr. has never been pinned. He's lost plenty of matches, but they've always been in tag team or six-mans, and he has never been the one pinned. Will Ziggler be the first man to put him down for the 1, 2, 3 here tonight? We're going to find out as the Scottish-born superstar looks to gain a little bit of momentum for his rematch next week against Mark Cassell, and what is looking to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Still to come here tonight, folks. Again, Hayden, just 4 weeks away from his collision with Cyborg in an invitational match. Going to take on Paul Anderson here tonight. See if the three-time world champion, well, they're both three-time world champions. See if Anderson, though, can tie up with Slayton Bison, get a win. Another win for the Coalition here. Of course, our main event still to come. Another tag match. We'll see Troy Voodoo and Mark Cattell pair up to take on T and Lee in a non-title match. The new champions of the Corporation taking on the tag champs for the Rebellion. I mean, Dynamic, I feel like his name is literally Holy Batman on the site. How could you get him confused? Nelson Jr. This is only his second singles match, I believe. His first one, he beat Nelson. Yeah, Nelson beat himself. He beat Shanaz Andoni. He'll have another singles match, though, next week on Genesis, as he's been challenged by the Minutemen to take on Rex Carter. That is true. Rest in peace. They have the same taste in music. Fair enough. Me too, SCR. Me too. Speaking of Shanaz Andoni, though, the real #1 Bubba bumping into Quantum earlier tonight backstage as he was making his way out there to take on Novak again. And Shanaz Andoni saying he hasn't forgotten about when Quantum took out Chet Taylor with a brutal neck injury. You know, he's on NXT now, no selling that injury like a boss, but NXT is, you know, it loves to no-sell injuries. So Chet Taylor's over there now, but on Fusion, he's still dead. Rest in peace. Shanaz Andoni saying he still wants that payback, and Quantum actually saying, Shanaz, you're not stupid. I'm offering you a place right now to join the Corporation. All you got to do is walk into that office door, or you can attack me from behind. It's your choice. And Quantum walking off. All we saw was Shanaz sitting there in his steel chair. Didn't walk through the door. Didn't attack Quantum. Said, I don't take your orders. As the show cut to commercial. That's true. NXT is technically in the future. But, I mean, it was a neck injury to Chet. I don't think even 4 months would be enough. But nonetheless, he's dead here. That's all that matters as Nelson Jr. gets set to take on Ziggler in singles action. Nice dropkick there by the former Anarchy champion. This is a Corporation versus Rebellion match. As Nelson Jr. backing Ziggler up into the corner. Wouldn't be surprised if he took the cheap shot here. Chicken leashes, yes. Nice commercial here tonight on Fusion. Hashtag trending worldwide promoting chicken leashes. Leashes for your chicken. Only, what do you say, like $59.99 or something at your local pet store? Apparently that's what sponsors CMV, chicken leashes. Irish whip. Ziggler rebounds off the ropes. Right into a chest bump. Collar and elbow now. Side headlock there by the Scottish-born superstar. Speaking of Scottish-born superstars, folks, earlier tonight, Scott Norrie, the absolute CMV legend, came out here and announced his retirement. The injury he suffered at the hands of Conor McCulloch, simply too much despite all of his training. The doctors simply have not cleared him. He doesn't want to risk it. So Scott Norrie has retired and has been placed in the Hall of Fame. Rest in peace, one of the greatest superstars of all time. Great matches he put on through his career. He will be missed. See if Ziggler can fill in, become the new Scott of CMV. Simply kicked off his career in the right way, only a month, and he was the Anarchy champion. Couldn't get past Martel in his first defense, though. Might be regretting turning his back on the Corporation now, spitting at Triple H's face, rejecting his offer. If he would have sided with the Corporation, he would have been able to choose his opponent. at Regicide, but instead Martel wiped him out with him, beat the crap out of him, took his title. See if Ziggler can get it back next week, though. Oh, what's this? Backbreaker by Nelson Jr. Very fast-paced and back and forth between these two young up-and-comers thus far. Stiff pull back into a shoulder block. Lifts him up to his feet from the seated position. Nice reverse DDT. Nelson Jr. has not been pinned or submitted in his CMV career thus far. See if Ziggler can become the first man to do so. Jawbreaker. As Nelson now turning Ziggler around, kick to the midsection. What's he going for here? Attitude adjustment pile driver. That's going to hurt the spine. You know, a win here will definitely put a smile on Triple H's face. As Nelson Jr. is looking to please his boss. Stay on his good side. Almost breaking the arm over the shoulder there. Fireman's carry takeover. Very technical. Counter after counter after counter between these two. Whippersnapper now. Takes Ziggler off his feet. Covers. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Close, though. Ziggler in trouble. He needs this momentum before clashing with Markintel next week after what happened at Regicide. And Junior just staring down the Scot as the Irish pushes to the other side of the ring. Charges full force. Ooh, double knees to the chest. No arms, too. Now going to the top rope, looking to risk it all. Put it on the line. High risk maneuver. See Ziggler get back to his feet, though. Not going to risk it. Ooh, swift neck breaker. Genesis is on Monday's dynamic. Oh, wait a minute. Nelson Jr. half Nelson backbreaker. We've seen him hit that before. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Nelson Jr. can't believe it. Hands on his heads. Hands on his heads. Hands on his head. I mean, he technically does have 2 heads. You know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. As Junior, where is he trying to take Ziggler right now? What happened there? Nelson Jr. teleport in places. Slap to the back of Ziggler's head, showing no respect. And then a big-time hook right to the jaw. Nice arm drag there. Slap to the face. I mean, why would I randomly move Genesis to Fridays? Covers the chest. 1, 2. Should have hooked them legs. Hardly a 2 count. Another reverse STO. Might have chipped a tooth. Oh, now we've seen Ziggler stalk his opponents like this before. Just circling him like a shark in the water. Smelling blood. Stomping on every exposed limb. Finishing off with a stomp right to the face. Hooks the leg. Another 2 count. Firm 2 count that time. As now it's Ziggler who has his hands on his heads. Irish whip. Oh, Ziggler! Kick to the midsection. Going for a pedigree, it looks like. Let's see if that's enough to keep Nelson down. 1, 2. No, it's not, surprisingly. I mean, I feel like I always get less viewers on Mondays. I mean, Fridays are usually like between 20 and 25. Right now it's 16, but usually around there. And Mondays, it's usually around like 15. And people are always spoiling Raw. So, I feel like Friday's definitely the prime time television slot for Fusion. Ziggler with a big time hit there off the catapult pedigree. Not enough to keep Junior down, though. Still fighting. Puts him in the corner now as Nelson. Coming out from the front. Kick to the ribs. Oh, Nelson went for something there. The fans popped. Oh, Ziggler. Going for that chicken wing gut buster. Firing back. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Both of these young men, these young up-and-comers, refusing to stay down. Great match it's been thus far. Whew. Man, I'm burping a lot tonight. And both these guys tired. Beating the shit out of each other. Nelson now counters Ziggler in the corner. Looking to put him in the tree of woe position. Double knee backbreaker. Oh, another half Nelson neckbreaker. Neckbreaker. Why am I replacing all these, putting all these letters, replacing letters here tonight? I don't know why. My brain is hurting. As Nelson Jr. covers. 1, 2. No! Taking too much time, dragging Zeegs away from the ropes. As we get a nice back shot there. Nelson's barely sweating. What's his secret? Nelson, though, quick to size Ziggler up. Looking to finish this match off once and for all. If he hits this, it's over. Hooks the arms up into the air a second time. Into the chest. And that's got to be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. And Nelson Jr. going to get the victory over Ziggler here tonight. Big time win for the corporation. Not good news for Jacob heading into his title rematch next week against Markintel. What a match, though. Very hard fought. Nelson Jr. remains unpinned.
I can't believe what we saw during this one.
Ziggler putting up a fight, but it looks like he's hitting a little bit of a losing streak. See if he can surprise us next week here on Monday Night Fusion. Looking like it's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match against Markel with the Anarchy title on the line. And of course, the second annual Cyborg Invitational kicks off next week as well. I mean, you should hear me and Echo SVR in the parties. We're always roasting Tim with that hot fire. With these dank freestyles, dude. You should join sometime. Indeed, a great match. Nelson Jr. walks out the victor. See if he can get past Rex Carter next week on Genesis. Get past him or past him. You know. I can't talk tonight, apparently. Here we go, folks. Time to see the in-ring return of Paul Anderson. We saw his coalition brethren and Xander Slayton Bison get the victory over Billy and Mike Grizzly just a short while ago. And Paul Anderson has had quite a fortuitous Season 3 thus far before he was taken out of Exodus. Won the 3rd annual King of the Ring tournament and will go on to become a 2-time world champion. Beat Voodoo at Exodus, but then was brutally assaulted by the corporation. Triple H vacated the championship, which is then, of course, won by Voodoo. And then Borton cashed in. And then Voodoo beat Borton. And now Borton cashing in his rematch clause. And we'll see them go at it one last time in 4 weeks at Cause and Effect. And Voodoo in action later on tonight in our main event. Teaming up with Markintel to take on T and Lee. His opponent here tonight, Hayden. We heard it announced at the top of the show. 1-on-1 with the big green machine, Cyborg. And 4 weeks time at Cause and Effect.
This place is coming alive now. I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
And here he comes. The man who feels as though he's the greatest superstar in CMV history, and that's arguable. I mean, I don't know if I'm torn because I think Justin Sane is the greatest superstar in CMV history, and Sane said it himself earlier tonight to Hayden. I've beaten you countless times, Hayden. I'm the longest reigning world champion of all time. And I believe that it was I who gave you a concussion at Anarchy Rules and put you on the shelf for 6 months. Before Hayden had a chance to respond, though, out came the Minutemen and Quantum and that whole debacle to kick off the show here tonight. I mean, Daniel Bryan had this theme when he was heel, though, SDR. Paul Anderson as cocky with that swagger that can only be done by him as he walks down the ramp, the 3rd annual King of the Ring winner. Yeah, Justin Sane will take on Kofi Kingston, confirmed. I mean, we were already in Japan, though, for the Tag Team Cup, so we can't go back for another year. Not after what Hannibal did there. He was headbutting everything in Japan. We're banned now. Here we go, 1-on-1. The A-lister Hayden Blade Kitely takes on Paul Anderson, and Kitely last night was 1-on-1 with Sushi X. Sushi X's spot in the Rebellion on the line. If Hayden beat him, Sushi X would have to ditch his brothers without a leader, but despite a pre-match attack by Hayden, what a match it turned out to be. Absolutely 5 stars. Match of the night, in my opinion, and Sushi X ended up pulling out the victory. As we get a tweet here from Real Aura. She says, had I not been teamed with that weak excuse with Vixen Emma Washington, I would not have lost that match. This is why I don't trust most people. All let down. So Aura obviously blaming that loss on Emma Washington, even though Aura was the one that was pinned. Those two didn't want to team up in the first place, though. And we saw that argument break out between Fury and Cassie Maverick after the match ended. It's not looking good between those two. Going for a suplex is Hayden. Brings the knee right down the top of the head, and Hayden's going to need every ounce of momentum he possibly can get to take on Cyborg, the 7-foot-tall monstrosity at Cause and Effect in an invitational match. Again, that 2nd annual Cyborg Invitational starts next week here on Monday Night Fusion. 8 men going to compete to get a shot at the world title and go down the history books. Of course, the men in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th compete in that Feast or Fired show. So far, we know Hayden and Cyborg and Justin Sane are confirmed. 5 of the men will be announced after tonight. As Paul Anderson struggling to get back to his feet. Hayden's going to help him out. Good guy, Hayden. Definitely big time opportunity for T and later on tonight in the main event to pin the World and Anarchy Champions Troy Voodoo and Mark Marcantel. Tag action. What a counter by Kitely right there. Hopping out of the Samoan drop attempt it was looking like to hit a nice reverse DDT. Excuse me. Hit him with that headbutt to the shoulder. Both these men are classified under light heavyweights. Hayden, one of the smallest guys in the CMV roster. Both have 3 world championship reigns. Paul Anderson, also a former 2-time tag team champion. Of course, the 3rd annual King of the Ring winner. Hayden, 3-time first ever undisputed champion. Intercontinental champion, Anarchy champion. And the 2nd annual King of the Ring winner is from the top rope. Body splash. We get a collision of the King of the Ring winners here tonight. And Hayden will take on the other king, the first ever King of the Ring winner at Cause and Effect in Cyborg. Find out who the true king is. The king of all the rings. Kitely also, of course, the 3rd annual Royal Rumble winner. Definitely why it makes it arguable that he could be the greatest superstar in CMV history. Consecutive corner punches, justice is served for Paul Anderson, or maybe not. The quickness to get out of the corner there. What's up, Cornelius?
You're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. Making it hard to breathe now.
No. That bodyguard that accompanied Tyson for a couple of months, that's who's going to challenge Undertaker at WrestleMania. I bet nobody even remembers that. Tyson Kidd had a bodyguard for a while. I don't remember his name, to be honest. Irish whip by Anderson, sends Hayden off the ropes. Nice flapjack to catch him on the rebound.
Man, that looked bad. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Who is your call, Cornelius? Is he that, oh God, what was his name?
Nice kick to the ribs.
Freaking Crimson Wraith, I believe.
We're looking at complete domination here.
I'm gonna download them. I just haven't downloaded the new pack yet, so I already started Rivalry, so I'll download that. I'll probably download them the next couple of weeks as Paul Anderson's that vintage spinebuster. His not enough to keep Hayden down though just yet.
Ooh, that one hit the mark.
Oh my God, Dynamic. No, Ezekiel Jackson accompanied freaking the Brian Kendrick. Come on. Oh, Paul Anderson looking to waste no time, going for that super kick out of nowhere, but Hayden saw it coming. Now kick to the midsection, corkscrew neckbreaker, taking a page out of Slate's book from earlier tonight.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
And a tweet here from Parker. He says, isolation, concentration, qualification. Maybe talking about that 6-man battle royal that would take place later on this week on Saturday Night Genesis to find a new #1 contender for the light heavyweight championship. Marta, of course, putting down Parker last night at Regicide. Big time knee to the spine right there. Anderson, what is he looking for here? He's going to try to go to the top rope. Now an Irish hook going to put Hayden in the corner. Remember when every single time WWE tries to push a black guy, it completely backfires and they ruin it? Oh! Anderson just botched that, I think. He landed face first. I think he took a bigger hit than Hayden did on that. Jeez. The sell-off, that freaking tired animation. Rest in peace, Anderson. Just broke his jaw. He's going to be out again for another couple of months. Reverse chin lock cinched in now by Anderson.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious.
Referee standing close by, getting a good line of sight here. I don't think Hayden's going to tap. Anderson's going to wear him down a little bit. Oh! Kylie! Just no sign of that punch going for the final cut. Anderson ain't having it, though. Knee to the top of the head and a second spine buster right away. 1, 2, 3, and Anderson got it. Paul Anderson pulling off quite an upset, able to counter the final cut and hit a second spine buster. Oh my God. No, Hayden's not going to pull a Brian Novak from earlier tonight. Slapping away Anderson's hand right there. Ain't about that life. The night of the handshakes, though. Hayden's frustration is growing after losing to Paul Anderson. Oh, he's got negative. He's going down in a couple of stats as Hayden. That's not good. Anderson's got +1 to a couple now. And the Coalition coming back strong here tonight. Slayton bites with a tag victory over Billy and Mike Grizzly. And Anderson putting down Hayden after a hard-fought battle. The night of the handshakes. Well, at least Brian Novak accepted Quantum's handshake. Where's Borton when you need him? But moving on with the show, folks, it's time for our co-main event, Last Man Standing. It's going to be Bill Maverick, a.k.a. Fear, tangles with DJ Moore of the family. And Moore laying out the challenge last week, saying he wants to end this beef with Fear once and for all. We saw the family get a victory over the Unholy Alliance inside a steel cage a couple weeks back. And, of course, Fear has beaten DJ Moore twice in singles action, most recently at Dark Carnival. The family standing guard in front of Cassie Maverick, which Fear, of course, wants to get to. It was revealed that Fear is actually Cassie's brother, hence the same last name. As we get a tweet here from Andrew Briggs, he says, "This week on Genesis, I get one step closer to getting what should be mine." Briggs, another competitor in that six-man over-the-top rope battle royal. And DJ Moore, as if he needed more incentive to beat the living shit out of Fear here tonight. Fear poisoning DJ Moore's brother and tag team partner Elijah Stewart. Elijah, the doctor not medically clearing him to compete. For 3 months, we're not going to see Stewart after Fear paid the doctor off. That doctor should be fired.
Following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas, the Grim Reaper.
Because he's Cena, dude. Oh my God, music. I'm never going to remember that. Just never going to happen. And Frank looking. I don't know if you're talking about Fear or what. I don't know if Fear looks like Anne Frank exactly. I don't think Anne Frank had a dank beard. A nicely groomed beard like that. This is last man standing though, folks. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, and no submissions. The only way to win is to keep down your opponent until the count of 10. And if DJ Moore loses this match here tonight, he'll really have no choice but to step away. Get out of the way of Fear. And Cass will be left with no allies after she got into that argument with Fury earlier tonight. And Fury's been talking with Maverick. Elijah Stewart's now out of action. If Fear puts down DJ here tonight, Cassie's going to be prone. She'll be out in the open. The only one left protecting her will be Grid, but Grid's a close ally of Fury. So if Fury's no longer with Cassie, you got to wonder if Grid will be. I doubt it. Here we go. Referee rings the bell and Fear right out of the gate. Running full force at Moore and gets caught with a spinning back elbow. And DJ Moore, a former World Tag Team Champion alongside Elijah Stewart. Side headlock now cinched in by the big man. Side headlock now from grounded position. Flopping Fear all over the canvas. Ooh, that was gross. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Not feeling great, I guess. Rip. Moore now going to push Fear into the ropes. Rebounds. Goes for a hip toss. Nice counter by Maverick, though. Back to his feet goes DJ. Irish whip. Now Moore is off the ropes. Rebounds into a drop kick. Fear with such athleticism for his age, which I can only presume is very old. Fear's never exactly came out and told us. I mean, I said 3 weeks. When did I say 3 months? Please listen. I mean, read your own promos. Maury, GG, rest in peace. Very old. Of course, Fierce. Target his goal here in CMV is to get back the amulet, which Cassie apparently possesses, the source of Bill Maverick's power. Hence why he's taking out all of her allies. Dang, what a knee to Bill's face there. No more squirming out of that freaking sidewalk slam attempt. Last man standing. Let's remember, both these guys can tell the ref to begin counting whatever they want. Still to come here tonight, folks. Our main event up next, tag action. It will be Troy Voodoo and Mark Ansell of the Corporation and take on T and Lee, our World Tag Team Champions, who have another title defense coming up soon against Foreign Affairs. Kick to the midsection. DDT now. Maverick looking to keep more down with that. And DDT's got 10 seconds. Ref at 2, 3, 4. More could be down already off that DDT. I hope not. 5, 6. Up at 6. That was still incredibly long off just the DDT. And this match has only been going on about maybe 3-4 minutes. And Fear just looking for a win after every move. Referee beginning the count again. This is no Tim versus Borton at break. What a last man standing match that was. 3, 4, 5. What's up with the audio right now? 6. Back up at 6. That's the magic number for DJ Moore apparently. And another DDT. And again, ref going to begin the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maverick just wants to win this match, man. And a count of 5 this time. There you go, Moore. He's got to figure out where to turn the tides, though, because Fear just wants to win. Off a drop kick, going to look for the count. No. Grabs Moore by his head, realizing he's going to have to do a lot more than that to get the victory here. And DJ scrounging out of the ring. Was he going to pull out a sledgehammer? Oh, right to the dick it looked like. That was a low blow. Oh, and now to the arm. And again to the arm. And a third time to the arm. No, I think Fear rolled out of the way that time. Ooh, nice crucifix. Can't go for a pin, though. He can look for the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 count. Fear just can't keep more down here tonight in this last man standing match. Ooh, a chop to the chest and then a big boot right to the temple. Where is the ref going? Ref's had enough of this. He can't count to 10. Oh, now DJ's looking for the win. Whew. DJ Moore watching on. The ref at 4. 5. Fear back up. What's he going for here? Oh, sit outside slam by the big man. Looking to get some payback for his brother and Cassie Maverick. Doing a little bit of a jig. DJ loves to dance. Again, back up to 5. Both these guys just don't want to go past 6, it seems. Oh, someone just went for a big move. Crowd is on their feet. But now Fear making more smell his armpits. I can't imagine Fear's a frequent showerer. Oh, how about that strength, though? The single knee gut buster off the gut wrench. Five. Oh, gonna make it to 6. He makes it to 6. 7. 8. Oh, that was close, though. What's up, Hellish? See ya on Genesis, my friend. Oh, my God, another DDT. From Fear right back to the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, count of 5. There you go. Come on, Moore. You got it. You can fire it back. DJ's the last line of defense before Fear can get his hands on Cassie. Snap suplex right there. Oh, and DJ not even letting the count begin. Wants to make sure Maverick doesn't get back up to his feet. Here it comes. Less is more. Plants Fear neck first into the mat. 2, 3. Does he have footprints on the bottom of his boots? It's pretty cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and DJ Moore gonna finally put down Maverick one-on-one after a lot of counting. A lot of counting that match had. But Moore gets to the count of 10, and that'll be all she wrote, getting the victory here tonight. A big win for Cassie. Moore's still standing. Elijah might be down. Fury might be turning her back. Grid might be an asshole, but Moore's still by her side, and he won't go down without a fight. And now here we go, folks. Main event of the evening. Going to see Troy Voodoo and Markinsell of the Corporation, the two new champions, taking on T and Lee, Battle of the Champs. Voodoo, of course, beating Borton last night. What a showing. If you did not see that world title match, go back and check it out, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I didn't expect that kind of heart, that kind of passion, that resiliency by the Moo Moo Man, but he did not go down, refusing time and time again, but simply there came a point where he just couldn't fight anymore, but quickly, as soon as the show was done, Borton bloody bruised and all, blood all down his face. He was busted open good, immediately cashing in his rematch clause, saying cause and effect, Voodoo. Actually, he said, I don't care if it's next week. I don't care if it's in 3 weeks. I don't care if it's at cause and effect. Whenever our world title rematch goes down, I will beat you and get back my world championship. And it indeed will take place at cause and effect 4 weeks' time. The Moo Moo Man, after that brutal bout last night, not here tonight on Fusion, won't be on Genesis either. Doctor's not medically clearing him to compete here tonight. Hopefully we'll see him back next week, though, as Voodoo does indeed team up with the Big Red Monster, and the new Anarchy champion in Markinsell to take on old Timmy Boy and Kevin Lee. T and Lee now going on 2 months as World Tag Team Champions after putting down Zach Payne and Nelson Jr. last night with ease, might I add. Borton's at home, eating his vitamins, drinking his milk, and saying his prayers. This is our main event, though, of Monday Night Fusion here, folks, tonight where the Coalition returned in force. Xander Slayton Bison with a tag victory over Billy and Grizzly, and Anderson put down Hayden in singles action. He can't, SVR. He's at my house. Borton lives in my closet. You didn't know? What up, Borton? Pass me some milk, bro. And Troy Voodoo now a 3-time undisputed world heavyweight champion. His reigns have never lasted more than a month, though. In fact, his second reign only lasted like 5 minutes before Borton cashed in Money in the Bank. Let's see if his third reign can last past cause and effect, where Borton will get his rematch. I can either confirm or deny that, Borton. And here he comes, the 7-foot-tall, big red monster. And the new Anarchy champ. I'm surprised the Anarchy title fits around him. Marcantel, since joining the corporation, since joining Triple H, we've seen a new side of this man. He beat Justin Sane last week on Fusion. Absolutely dismantled, dismembered Ziggler last night to win that title. And to think, for like 8 months, this guy, when he first made his debut in Season 2, taking loss after loss after loss, then joining the Dirty Republic, a puppet of Levi Martis for months and months and months. Finally out on his own again, while under the tutelage of Triple H and the corporation still. It said the hardcore champion, not the cyborg champion. We've had enough cyborg here tonight. Confirmed, Marcantel is cyborg. Marcantel, though, known all throughout his career not to work well with others, even though Voodoo's his ally. They're on the same side in this war. I guess we'll find out here. And here they come. The CMV fans are on their feet. It is deafening in here. Listen to that pop. Definitely rivaling hashtag trending worldwide as the most popular tag teams in CMV history. The the hypothetical Kung Fu practitioner, the man who can punch you in the back of the face, Kevin Lee. And Timmy Boy the Timster, the good guy. He knows a thing or two about being Anarchy champion. He knows a thing or two about being so close to that world title he could taste it. Losing to Voodoo in the finals with the Elimination Chase last week. After winning both the first 2 rounds, pinning Payne in the Fatal 4-Way and spearing Levi through the table in the triple threat. And despite Borton's interferences, Timmy Boy just could not get the job done. Here we go, Troy Voodoo kicking things off against the man that he beat last week in singles action. Timmy Boy, the referee gonna ring the bell, and Voodoo right out of the gate with a nasty boot right to the face. I hardly doubt that T and Lee are gonna put down Troy Voodoo and Martel as easily as they did Payne and Nelson Jr. last night. They realize it's on the line, though. You know they're going to get their all, as they always do. And no matter what match, they're on Genesis, a live event, they don't care. They're putting on their A game. But this is a huge opportunity to beat not only the world champion, but also the Anarchy champion, and, of course, get a win for the Rebellion against the corporation. Nelson Jr. earlier tonight beating Ziggler in singles action. Oh, Psych Out was going for a stomp and just brushes his heel right into the face of Timmy. Irish whip Tim off the ropes. Right into a reverse mat slam. How was Voodoo versus Tim like Ziggler versus Owens? I thought that was a good match at Fastlane, but a lot of people hated it for some reason. I don't know. There's a couple botches, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, I thought it was going for a super kick. Got him in the ribs, though. And then Lee taking an uppercut. European uppercut now. Oh. Ooh. And now the Enziguri. The Enziguri. Enziguri-Gory bomb combination? You don't know. I mean, I feel like Voodoo versus Tim was an awesome match, though. And despite Borton's interferences trying to help out Tim, trying to get him the win, because Borton's beaten Tim multiple times, backfired, and Voodoo got the victory. And Lee making the tag to Kevin. Indeed, Troy Voodoo all over T and Lee, beating the crap out of both of them. And the tag team champions trying to keep themselves fresh with frequent tags. Neckbreaker, though, by Voodoo. And now here comes the big red monster. Tim, don't turn around. You're not going to like what you see. Tim is almost dwarfed here by Markinsell. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Ooh. Now Lefebvre eating an elbow right to the jaw. Wonder how Tim feels about his mother returning to action pretty soon. He's heard that tweet from her earlier tonight. Haven't seen her in a couple weeks and haven't seen her on screen in a couple of months. Short arm shoulder block. Shoots the half. First pinfall attempt of the match. Just a 1, though. Despite getting that can of whoop ass in the hands of Voodoo. Oh, there's the rake of the eyes. What a dirty heel. And you got to think that after tonight, of course, Triple H already booked this card in advance. You got to think that after tonight, things are going to start getting fair around here once again. Not 100%, because, again, Cyborg now owns 50% of the shares. It was revealed that he owns 60% of the shares. Wait a minute, Markinsell. Double arm chicken wing gut buster. Or chicken wing gut buster and a double arm. Chicken wing implies it's double arm. Shut up, dashing. Oh, Voodoo going to stop Kevin. No, Kevin a little bit quicker there than Voodoo able to break up the pin. But now that Cyborg has revealed he owns 50% of the shares, now Triple H still owns the other half, but you got to imagine things are going to get a little bit more fair around here. Cyborg, all about that fairness. When he was general manager of Raw, aka Fusion in the past. Oh, wait a minute. Markinsell. Boom! Tim takes the heavy loaded forearm right to the jaw. It's right in the corner. Kevin should be able to break that up. He should be able to break that up, and he does it too. T and Lee have got to take a step back, though, indeed, and analyze this situation because they're getting their asses handed to them. And now Voodoo and Kevin Lee duking it out on the outside, right out in front of me in the announce table here. There you go, Tim finally showing some fight. Backs Markinsell into the corner and pulls onto the back of the head. Lefebvre going for his comeback. That's a good call. He needs this right now. Oh, then he's going to tag in. GG. GG, Tim. Such a good guy. He doesn't want to use his comeback on Markinsell. The hypothetical Kung Fu practitioner now leans the Anarchy champion up against the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, knocks down the referee. Catches Markinsell for that combination. 2 back suplexes on a German. Referee finally back to his feet. And now Lee, a foot DDT. I think Markinsell's leg is about as big as Kevin Lee's whole body right there.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
German suplex now. The big red monster tearing T and Lee limb from limb, much like he did Ziggler last night, trying to make the tag to Voodoo here. Oh, nope. Kevin Lee back to his feet. Markinsell tries to go for a grapple. What a sweep, though, off the jawbreaker. Markinsell knee to the ribs. Gonna go for a Falcon Arrow, it looks like. Modified Falcon Arrow. Make that tag to Voodoo now, the world champion. Yes, he does. Here comes the future, as he has dubbed himself, the Golden Pony Boy of the corporation. Whoa, springboard stunner right there by the undisputed champion. I don't think we've seen that move hit yet here in Season 3. Oh, shout out to Scott Nori with the GTS. Rest in peace, Nori. Mwah. Uh-oh, Borton felt this multiple times last night. Bam! Super kick from a kneeled position. And Lee could be out of it. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Markinsell telling these fans to shut the hell up as Voodoo. That kick backfired. Kevin's like, excuse me? Did you just kick me? Did you just kick me? Tag to Lefebvre. One half of the World Tag Team Champions going right after Voodoo, looking to get some revenge for last week. Gut-kicking battle ensues. Now a front headlock. Oh, vintage Voodoo with the eat defeat. That's actually what beat Tim last night in their match. Will it beat him here tonight? Voodoo's not going for the pin. Instead going to go grab Tim by the tights, lift him up in the air for a reverse DDT. Oh, Voodoo. What? Where's he going for? He has the straight to hells. Oh my God, Coney Island Cyclone. Troy Voodoo just stole Tim's signature maneuver. Oh, if he beats Tim with this, that would be the ultimate, rubbing the salt in the wound. 1, 2, 3, and he got it. Kevin Lee caught by Markentel. And with ultimate disrespect, Troy Voodoo puts down Tim with his own finishing maneuver, the Coney Island Cyclone. Man, complete and utter domination by the corporation here tonight. T and Lee didn't give up. They fought as hard as they could, but Tim's going to sue. Borton putting him down with his own finisher. My God. Insult to injury here tonight. Man, Voodoo, what a dick. Mark, though, getting his shot in as well. There was the loaded forearm smash, the bow hammer. But Lee was able to break that up early on. That might have been it right there. And then Tim has to eat his own finishing maneuver. Big win for the corporation here tonight, redeeming themselves for what happened at Rebellion. But the coalition is now in the mix, and the Minutemen even throwing their hat into the CMV Civil War. Cyborg revealing that he now owns half of CMV, 50% of the shares, partners with Triple H now. I guess that's good news for the Rebellion, that there'll no longer be any handicap matches, opportunities stolen from people who deserve them, but Triple H still owns the other half, let's remember. And Kevin Lee's so close to breaking out the pin, but Markto was right there to stop him just before the 3.
Here are your winners, the Future
And Markentel looks unstoppable as he heads into his title defense next week against Ziggler and what's looking to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Can't wait for that one. Next week's going to be a big night of action as the show goes off the air here tonight with Troy Voodoo and Markentel standing tall. But don't go anywhere. We still got that live event match. CMV.com exclusive. Bono. Rex Carter, Ricky Brown, and Troy Voodoo in a triple threat match. Whew, what a maneuver. What a maneuver. What a match. It's about that time. I've been botching all night, though. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm botching more than usual. Rest in peace. I think it was that promo, the whole promo I reset at the top of the show. It just took it out of me right away. A couple things right there. Let's see some singles action. Actually put Ricky Brown one-on-one with somebody. Ricky Bobby. You could take on, let's see. You could take on, let's see. Let's have a take on Grid. Topher, we actually used to do that. You weren't here for season 2, but towards the end, main event was like our live event show back then, our Genesis. But we actually tried that for a few weeks where we did random matches. I just did random for tags and shit, and that didn't work out well, so we'll never do that again. That was awful. Then we'll see some Vixens action. We'll have... Shit. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, we'll have... I always forget her fucking name is under Q. Because I think Kitty... Fuck you, Topher, for doing that to me. She'll take on Kayla Turner. The blonde's gonna go at it. Why is it doing this? You missed the whole show, Batman. Rest in peace. Hello, Britt. Coming out of nowhere. And our main event will be some more singles action. Oh, hello, Big Dog. Everybody coming in just at the end of the stream. Batman, Brett, Big Dog. Catching it a little bit late. But Genesis will be this Monday. Got a packed card there. Going to see Johnny Vegas take on Kent, a six-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine a new number one contender to the light heavyweight championship. Headhunter and Jake Holmes going to go at it. And our main event here tonight, some more singles actions. Going to see new cucumbers in action. New two cucumbers. Fucking, what's his name? Worldwide Will. And Ryan Colts going to battle it out. We saw Worldwide Will make his first television appearance. I think it was last week or the week before. Was it last week? I think it was last week in a Fatal 4-Way. He wasn't pinned, but he did lose. Rest in peace, Aura. She'll bounce back. All right, here we go. Ricky Brown, the big dog, after breaking away from Jackson Jordan, going to go one-on-one with the Samoan Grid. And Grid gets his first victory since debuting. Finally, he's taken a lot of losses. Then we get some Vixens action to see Quentin Bell, the Kitty, the Queen of Botchamania, take on CMV Vixen Longstay, Kayla Turner, and Quentin Bell going to pick up the victory. And our main event going to feature two new cucumbers. Worldwide Will going to battle Ryan Colts. I feel like WWE is just trolling us at this point, man. I feel like Roman's definitely going to beat Triple H for the title. I swear, if Big Show versus Kevin Owens happens at WrestleMania, I'll probably kill myself. Not going to lie. I might do it on stream. Here we go, though, folks. See which one of these new guys, first on-screen appearance, the first match period for Ryan Cole in his CMV career. Let's burst onto the scene here with a victory over Borton's half-brother. March to WrestleMania? What is that? Did they announce a new pay-per-view before Mania or something? I don't know. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown. That's cool if they added a little pay-per-view or event in there, though, on the way there. Worldwide Milk. Oh, that's cool. Was it 7-week build up to Mania? That's pretty long, so they needed to throw a live event in there. Here comes the Worldwide Will, even though he lost that Fatal 4-Way. Very impressive in his first showing here in CMV. Let's see what he can do in singles action. So we know a little bit about this kid, who's been very vocal on Twitter, saying if he had to throw his hat into the race, he'd join with the corporation. Might be changed his mind, though, that Cyborg's back. The Coalition's in. Now the Minutemen, the Rebellion, they're all going at it. First time we're seeing Ryan Colt, though, complete unknown. Know nothing about this guy. I mean, I love this Worldwide Will guy. His attire is pretty nice, but, I mean, I gave him the Mr. Perfect entrance, so I automatically love him with all my heart. It's in Winnipeg, you idiot! Come on, Borton, you dumb Canadian. Oh, both these guys have towel gimmicks. The clash of the towel gimmicks here tonight. This live event. This exclusive footage from CMV.com. Who else has a towel gimmick in CMV? I know there's at least one more person. I just can't remember who. We need to get a battle of all the towel gimmicks for who can keep the towel gimmick permanently. Oh, look at that close. Look at that shot, that artistic shot through the ropes. The zoom in. This cameraman deserves an award. Carlos has a towel gimmick as well. I know there's someone else. Carlos has one. Someone else has a towel gimmick. I just can't remember right now. Ryan Colt taking in the atmosphere. It might be a live event, but a big match for this kid. Obviously, the highlight of his career. He's made it to CMV. Now let's see if he can win his first match. Worldwide Will brushing off the... Dang. Ryan Colt mean mugging. Showing its teeth. Looking to bite Worldwide Will here, maybe. Worldwide Will is a big kid. Can't quite see it when he's making his entrance, but... Now we got a side headlock. Ryan Colt right out of the gate, not letting go. He is fierce in there. Oh, there goes Worldwide Will, though. Backs him to the rope. Pushes him off, rebounds. Oh, nice counter, though, by Colt with a drop kick. And Colt's relatively, he's not little, but he's pretty short.
Look at these two jockeying for position. Trust me, Michael, there's nothing routine about this. The sooner you can get
They're going to get their towels mixed up after the match is over. They'll take each other's towels home. Worldwide Will now has a hold of Colt's arm here. Tim steals all CMV titles, though. Yes, Maury, because they're the same person. I'm not going to have... we don't do that. People on the same show. Not anymore. Not ever since the Ryan instant. Crossarm DDT. Now Colt trying to lift Worldwide Will. His feet was deployed, though he's playing possum. Confirmed next pay-per-view name, Towel Exchange. Standing moonsault pulled off. This kid is... He's big. He's not very jacked, but... He showed off his athleticism last week in that Fatal 4-Way. Pulling off Hurricane Ranas and shit. Head scissors from the top rope. Springboards and the like. No, Tim. Every time a title goes missing, we know you stole it. You also stole Borton's Money in the Bank for a while there. Oh. Oh! I thought he was going for actual roll-up. No, he tricked us. Look at the strength. Hello, this is Xbox One. Oh, now a nasty super kick turns Will inside out. Cole on the attack now, smelling blood in the water. Is Will right where he wants him. Lifting Worldwide to his feet. WWW. Triple W. A 6-man Money in the Bank. Money in the... What is it? Towel in the Bank? Towel in the Bank ladder match at Ascendance. Winner gets all the towels. That's a great idea, Zach. Got that Ricola bomb now by Colt. Shoots the half. And a 2.99 right there. Not quite 2.999, but 2.99 indeed. Oh, just stomping Will in the back of his head right there. That's dangerous. Got to be careful, Colt. I know you want to make an impact here in your debut, but geez. Think about the talent. Oh, back up with an enziguri. Talk about the athletic. We've been talking about the athleticism. All right, listen, it's towards the end of the stream. I know I've been watching this entire stream, but we talk about the athleticism of Will in this match, but Colt's putting his on display on the DDT now. Cassie Crush. Who's not a Cassie fan, though? Right back to the pin. Don't know if he's actually looking for the win, just trying to wear down Will a little bit, make him exert his energy. Oh, now a nice rolling neck snap from the side. I haven't really ever seen that move hit from the side before. Grabs him by the tights, big time reverse DDT. Night of the reverse DDTs, it seems. Had to hit like 4 times in different matches. Now Ryan Colt just gingerly making his way to the second turnbuckle. Oh, nice senton. And Will has got to figure out a way to get himself back into this match and get into control, because Ryan Colt is all over him right now. Chris Benoit in the bank match. My favorite. Snapmare takes down Colt there. You see Will, he knows he's in trouble. He's going to try to keep Colt grounded as long as he can while he tries to get some, some stamina back in his system. Colt back to his feet now. Will turns him around. What's he going for? Grabs him by the waist. German nearly throws him out of the ring right there. Oh, oh, oh. We've seen this submission used by a couple of people thus far here in CMV. It's a cross armbar plus grabbing a hold of the leg. I feel like, Maury, you just started that tag team with Rick, though, on NXT, that promo. Why would you do that? Oh, look at the veins. Will is upset. He's frustrated right now. He thought that would be enough to finish Colt off, but not just yet. Will now to the top rope, slapping that ass, getting a little bit firm, copping a feel. And now the German from the top slings him across the ring. My goodness. Cross armbar foot tickle. That's what we're calling it from now on. Bless SVR. And again, we get a close-up with the frustrated worldwide Will. I don't know why he's getting so frustrated. Colt's been in control of the majority of this matchup. And oh! What an inverted Frankensteiner. And now Colt sizing his opponent up here, looking to finish things off. What's he going for? Tucks in between his legs. Oh my God, cradle pile driver. Yeah, what a maneuver, King. That's just what I was about to actually say, and then you stole my line. 1, 2, 3, and Colt with an impressive victory. What a debut for this kid. Controlling the majority of the match. Worldwide Will had a little bit of a comeback, but that was shut down with that nasty inverted Frankensteiner, followed up by the stroke of genius. That cradle pile driver.
Those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Nice German suplex from the top, but it simply wasn't enough to keep Colt down. Here's that stroke of genius. A cradle pile driver that puts the lights out for Triple W. W cubed. Great win for this kid. Good matchup at the live event. Glad we got that exclusive footage from CMV.com. And as always, thank you guys for joining me. 30 viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you like what you saw or are new to the stream, make sure you follow me. I do stream every Friday and Monday, so Genesis is on Monday. 2 days' time. Packed card. 4 weeks away from Cause and Effect, guys. And if you want your call on the show, all you got to do is head on over to the site at communityuniverse.4emotion.com and register. We have rankings and polls. You can promote your superstar roster pages. All that good stuff. And as always, all the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch page if you want to check those out. And I will see you guys on Monday for what is sure to be an exciting Genesis.